All right, I wanted to take a minute to talk about finger jointed studs. That's right. The studs that you see behind me, contrary to popular belief, they are not one continuous piece of wood. 8-foot, 10-foot studs, they're not one piece of lumber anymore. So if we take this one, for example, this is an 8-foot stud. We've got one piece of wood, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is what we're talking about, a finger joint. And you may be thinking, how on earth do they do that? How are they allowed to do that? Well, it is the industry standard. It is approved. It is what it is. They've been doing this for years. And so if you're having a new home built, this is basically what you're going to see. Two negative aspects that just pop into my mind whenever we talk about finger jointed studs, and you can do your own research on it. Like I said, if you're having a new home built, there's really no getting around it. But number one, wood, it expands and it contracts at different rates. So when you've got 5, 6, 7, or even 8 pieces of wood all joined together, they may expand and contract at different rates. Well, once all the finishes and the paint and everything is put on, that's when you get these like cracked caulking areas, areas around windows and doors, little weird bulges and imperfections. They're going to manifest themselves because of the expansion and contraction. Number two, you can't always completely count on that bond, that glue or that adhesive to really be consistent throughout all of those finger joints that are happening. And there are times that you'll get something during transport. So wherever this is milled, and that's exactly what's happening, little scraps and pieces of 2x4, which it isn't even really a 2x4 anymore, but that's beyond the point, or besides the point. They are all put together at a lumber yard. They are then cut into various sizes and then they are shipped out. And so here, when they meet their final destination, it's not really uncommon for them to kind of be loose. I go around and kind of hit on a lot of these studs just to see how loose those connections are. And sometimes they just snap completely apart. And so those are the two negative aspects to it. At the end of the day, it is an approved method. It is an approved way to build a new home.